does some business, so
Yes.
not necessarily business talk.
Very serious business.
Exactly. Hey, I got wave with you. There we go, Charlotte. Ah, she left. Like,
I didn't know we can also wave at
yeah, that was a wave of goodbye.
Kim.
Hello, Kim. Let's see if I can.
There, two faces.
There we go. There we go. I have audio. Adjusting. Hey,
What's up? What's going on?
nothing
How you
much.
doing?
Good morning to you.
Yeah, morning to
morning.
me.
All
How
right.
you doing? Good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I already finished working for today, and I believe you as well. Just asking, were you already ready like 5 minutes ago or so? Because we were just sitting over here thinking like, should we already start starting?
What's she doing? Like, she's still asleep?
Yeah, we weren't sure, so we were like, okay, let's wait.
Yeah, I've been up for a while. I mean,
Oh, okay.
for an hour. There's nothing to do, so I just get up late, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Then,
hold on? I will just see if I can.
oh,
I haven't done too many of these live videos, so there's like stuff popping up.
Oh yeah, it's
Front
my
of your
first
picture,
time.
so yeah, there's stuff. I don't know how to turn those off. However,
how you doing over there? Are you
Yeah.
like sitting at home now most of the days?
Yeah, just being quarantined, like at home doing nothing. I mean, not work. Just try something interesting to do every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. And you told us before that you are a ISK this agent. So are you still working within the hospitality industry at all, or have you completely switched?
No, I just quit like in January.
Okay.
Yeah, I quit. But I worked for this industry for like 5, 6 years, but in both like my home country, Vietnam, and the States.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And were you just working like within the front desk, or do you have like some? Yeah.
At the front desk. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's why I
So
feel
you
really
know our
related
struggle.
to you guys.
Yeah.
all right. So what kind of a hotel it was where you were working at? How many rooms and what was like, how many stars?
Well, with my previous hotel, it was a 1,000 room hotel.
1,000.
1,000, more than
Oh,
that.
that's huge.
Oh my.
And it was a business hotel, so there were a lot of conventions, conference, many things going on every day.
Yeah.
So so when you so what you expect when you go to work is you have at least 500 check-ins or 800 checkouts or 1,000 check-ins, 600 checkouts every single day. That's a normal thing.
Okay, I must ask, like, right from the beginning, how many front desk agents were there at the same time, usually?
Usually, well, so we have three for the AM and three for the PM. It's a norm, okay? So when it's busy, we usually have a swing shift, so we have like two more people between two shifts.
Mm.
So usually when it's a very, very busy day, we usually have like 10 or 12 people, like everybody.
Wow. That's
So
wild.
we have like 6 or 7 counters, two per one. So it's like we have like every single people.
Wow. Did you have like, so let's say that people are coming like 800 checkouts, there must be a line. Did you have one of those lines like at the airport that you have it going like zigzag somewhere in the lobby?
Yeah. We
Wow.
always have the stanchion, like the barrier between
Yeah.
people, it was it was days like it was not insane. Like I think it was I don't know how to describe it, but I would say like 1 mile,
Uh-huh.
like 1 mile, because people like runs
Wow.
like a snake. Oh,
That's sick. I can already
yeah.
see I can already see people kind of like being coming on the end of the like, okay, how do I rephrase this? When people, if let's say a person checks in, there's a huge line, they have waited in a line, they check in, they check into their room, something's wrong. Do they just have to come on the end of the line or can they just call?
Uh, I that I think they would come down because they
And
don't know
so,
they don't know where the phone is, even though it's like next to the elevator.
uh-huh.
They usually
So
come
they will
down,
come down
wait in
probably
the line,
back to the
and
line.
when
All right.
yeah,
Wow.
and when it's their turn, they can complain, why the line so long? I have nothing to do with the line.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Did you have any self-checking things, or was it like just that?
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah, we have the
that's
app,
good.
but not everybody knows about that, you know.
No, 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 no. Of course not.
Yeah,
Obviously, different channels you can book through, and not everything goes as planned.
yeah,
Okay, so I believe we actually have some real questions for you
yeah.
too.
So
So,
we can
Okay.
continue with this discussion because there were probably a lot of conferences. So from which countries were most of your customers then? Was it mostly like US or from Europe or where?
hold on. So, which cities was this hotel? Was it in New Orleans?
New Orleans, the States, yeah.
Okay.
We have so many questions. We're
Yeah.
so hyped about
No problem. No problem.
it.
Okay. All right. So most of people are from States, but you know, it's a business hotel. So one day we have people from uh, like they're doctors. The other day we have nurses. The other day we have teachers. The other day we have people from everywhere, from the
Yeah.
from the States, from China, from Europe. So it depends on what kind of conference we have that day.
Yeah, true.
Mm-hmm.
And how was it when you were working there? It was probably that you most did that check-in and check-outs. So what was the reason that you went there working? Like, did you know that this is the huge hotel where you probably mainly do the check-ins because there's huge amount of people? So what was the reason that you applied there?
Okay, so it was like a chance for me to work in the States.
Mm-hmm.
So, so whatever they have at that time, okay, there's a big hotel in
Yeah,
a party city. Let's see what it is. And I know it was a big hotel, but I didn't know it was that busy.
yeah,
Ah,
Everybody first came there, they was like overwhelmed.
yeah, probably.
I bet.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can even
Mm-hmm.
imagine. Even though you go into a small hotel and you are overwhelmed, like
Yeah.
that must be crazy. I don't know even how to manage that really.
Yeah.
Like how many
Mm-hmm.
you had? Did you have well, like how did the management kind of look there? You had a like front office management manager, one or
Mm-hmm.
and some shift leaders or supervisors,
Yeah, usually we have front office manager. He was
like
always
all
there,
the
yeah,
time.
all the time. And then we have assistant front office manager.
Uh-huh.
So there should be the manager and an assistant manager there all the time. And sometimes we have like a supervisor to take turn with the assistant manager to take care of us.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Wow. The whole gang.
Yeah, whole gang
Yep.
indeed. And
Hmm.
uh, was there at least two night audits at the same time at night, or was there only one for guy or
Poor
girls?
Yeah, I spent months working as a night auditor, so it was really fun. Oh, wait, by the way, so we have the manager, we have uh, one in phone operation, and then one front desk. So three people at night.
Okay, well that's pretty cool. And
Yeah.
how were the nights? Like were you in New Orleans? Are you located very central? So it's
Was
Yeah,
it warm?
very. Mm-hmm.
are the best
Yeah, yeah.
stories from
Right.
nighttime?
Right in downtown. So, most of the time we dealt with, drunk people. It's a party
Mm.
city, so people like it was drunk people every night, and
Yeah.
uh, then we dealt with homeless people.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can you
because
use the bathroom?
my hotel was like popular among homeless people. I don't know why.
Okay.
And
It's
like
so cozy.
it's very popular among them. So like if you need a shower, if you need like an AC room or something, just go to that hotel. That's what they tell like their
Okay.
friends.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Mm. And then there was one time, um, like a very I know like she always go to my hotel for AC and then water and then shower and everything. And one day she shit in the hotel in the lobby.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Oh my God.
Okay. Who cleaned up?
How of course housekeeping.
No. Okay.
For
So there was
them, yeah.
okay. Yeah, there was housekeeping at night as well.
Yeah, drunk people, homeless people, and then couples, like try to make a walk-in reservation, like drunk, or like high.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Oh my, it has to be wild. We are not used to those kinds of nights here.
Mm.
There's
No.
like one drunk
It's
person.
crazier. I think it's crazier here in New Orleans. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Does it even feel like a night shift in that way? Because
Yeah, it's still
oh
happening
yeah,
more.
I liked it. I liked it because we have we had like more stuff to do. You know, what I mean like reports and audit everything. So time was like flying like this flick.
okay,
Yeah. Mm, I liked it.
that's great.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Like fun to see like crazy people working around, like looking at them and laughing. Very
Yeah.
Yeah.
interesting.
And which management system did you use? Like which did you have Opera over there?
Oh yeah, we had opera and we do have like our own system,
Okay, that's
Mm.
pretty cool.
which was like a very website friendly system. So it's
Okay.
like you just yeah use that on Google Chrome.
Ah.
So you just type in like the address and then a website will pop up and then you
Uh-huh.
just practice everything on there.
Okay, so basically someone who's not at the property can also access the manage like the system like from home. For example, a manager or someone who you could call. Well, you were a lot of there people there, but if there's
Mm.
one person, I think someone just commented that there's just one person at night. Uh, Maybe your coworker, who knows? I don't know how to use the chat over here,
Yeah.
but anyways, if there's one person at work and there's a PMS which is actually like browser based, it's pretty convenient because they can access it from home, maybe.
Mm.
So
No. Mm-mm.
no,
You can't.
okay,
Oh,
You,
okay,
you
we're
can't.
okay.
You can't. Only at
Okay.
work.
okay. Well,
Hmm.
Think that's also a good thing because then you don't work from home, so you
Yeah.
can like
Hmm.
forget all about it. So
Yeah.
because
Hmm.
I'm one of those who are like, I think
yeah,
it's a
going.
bit rough.
Right.
All right, but
Right.
what do you enjoy most of your work then?
Uh, like I've met a lot of people from all walks of life, everything. Like there was people I hate, people I like, but I think like getting reviews and feedbacks from them was the thing I enjoy most because like
Mhm.
they're strangers, and then we check them in, and then the next day you got a review pinned on the board, and then you have like the reviews like posted on the system or something. Like it's
Mhm.
like
Mhm. Yeah.
it was a hard job, you know, right? And then
Yeah,
one
Yeah.
day you go to work and you don't have any mood at all. And then you see those reviews and nice things. And I, oh, okay,
Yeah,
let's do
it's
it today.
perfect. Yeah.
We
Yeah,
can do
that makes
it.
your day. That
We
makes
can
your
make it
day. It
through.
might make you even a week.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
And how is it? Were you just working in that hotel, or do you have experience from other hotels as well?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I worked for several hotels from both countries, Vietnam and the States.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So,
What was the biggest difference like between Vietnam and New Orleans? What was like the biggest like surprise?
yeah, I would say because the one I worked in Vietnam was the resort.
Mm.
It's a big resort, so people can there in the states of like they want to be relaxed. They have vacation, so
Yeah.
don't bother me. Don't leave me alone. I'm here. I'm enjoying my vacation. I enjoy my sunshine. So they're very calm.
Yeah.
And the one I work in New Orleans here, business hotel. So people are like, quick, 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 quick. Okay, you're done.
Yeah.
All right, go, 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 go.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
they're busy for their presentation, their meetings, their boss, their partners. So had to check them in very fast and check them out
Yeah.
very fast. Okay,
Yeah. No extra small talk there.
let me get out of here.
Yeah. All right. So what was the most common complaint you heard in the business hotel of 1,000 rooms? Like,
So most of the time, Wi-Fi.
yeah.
I don't know why. And I think it's the same everywhere. Like, I don't know why. We have the instructions to stick on the room and the phone. We send them like the email or something from the apps is showing them what how to use a Wi-Fi and stuff. They always
Mhm.
call, oh, how can I use a Wi-Fi? It's not connected. How can I fix
Oh,
this? Blah blah and everything. Because they
yeah.
need Wi-Fi to work to like to do something at work.
Okay.
Mm.
So did you have a simple Wi-Fi where you just put some kind of password, or did you have that kind of Wi-Fi that you connect to and it takes you to a browser and you have to do something and agree or
Yeah, with your
something?
email terms.
Mm-hmm. So, it's easy. Just the last name and the room number.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds easy.
Yeah, yeah. It means, but because sometimes they use a different name for the reservations, like the father's name or the sister's name, and then they use their own name to use a Wi-Fi, and it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I? How can I use that? Okay, check your name.
That's interesting. Yeah.
hmm
What do
Yeah.
we have?
Um. Well, what is the well? That was the most typical complaint. But did you hear something like very weird complaint, or do you have any weird, crazy story from your days there in the business hotel?
Oh, well, there's one thing I can think of right now. So there was one guy. He was trying to print out the boarding pass,
Hmm.
uh, yeah, at the computer earlier, and
Yeah.
they did something like there. Okay, and then he came to me with a very angry face. I was like, and then he showed me the printout. How can I get a piece of paper like this? And I was like, whoa, what's going on? Okay, let me take a look. And
Yeah.
then I took the piece of paper and I say, okay, this the boarding pass. This is really the boarding pass, but it was very small and it was in the landscape layout.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Ah.
So so most of the time it's supposed to be the portrait layout. So it's like this.
Yeah.
And it's like, how can I get a boarding pass like this? Very small. I can see anything. Why is the landscape layout like this? Like, oh, okay. Let me fix it for you. I can come over there with you and then fix it for you to change the options to
Yeah.
the portrait. And then no, can I speak to the general manager?
Oh wow.
Ooh, right away.
Whoa,
It's like
whoa.
playing poker and just revealing your best
Yeah.
hand, really.
Just because of the printout, the what the stupid shit. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
something
no
like that.
problem.
It's fine. We understand.
I offered to help. I offered to help, and and then no. Can I speak to the general manager? Oh, okay. So he's not right here right now. Can I get the front office manager for you? And manager came, and then he said the same thing, and we offered to help him to print out
Mm.
another one for him, and then
Yeah.
he still asked for the general manager's phone number, and what for?
What?
I don't know.
And
Maybe he just liked the general manager.
Yeah. What a number.
and he
Yeah.
was and he was running late for the flight, and then he kept saying the same thing about the printout. Okay, let me have you and get out of here.
Oh
Yeah.
no. Oh,
You should have just said like, who prints these anyways anymore?
yeah.
Just take the boarding pass on your phone and
Yeah.
go.
Right,
Leave.
right,
You
right,
can even get it printed at the airport.
right. I
People
know,
will
right?
like to bother you. That's funny.
Yeah,
Or
but
crazy
how
thing.
yeah, but how about the hotel itself? Was it like very like high tech when it was mostly like a business hotel? So you obviously had probably a good Wi-Fi connection and the self-check-in service and so on. So did you have any other high-tech qualities there?
High tech quality. Okay, so we had the system where they can request towels,
Okay.
classes,
Oh,
or how to say anything just by the app or the text message.
oh,
Okay, so you had
Okay,
a
so
app for your
yeah,
hotel, right?
right. And text
Yeah.
message, so it's like number 888, room 1000, two
mm,
towels, and then 10, 15 minutes later, you got it.
cool. That's
Mm-hmm.
pretty convenient.
That
Yeah.
is very convenient because I was just like, when you asked this question, I was thinking like, if you would be in a hotel that huge with 1,000 rooms, if you want to do some kind of high-tech thing,
Mm,
it's very costly for you to kind of like install it in all the rooms, or maybe you want to try it first and just install it with the first 100 rooms. But then you have that reason, like, there's a family or big company, they talk to each other like, yeah, my room has this, like, smart shower, and they're like, hey, why don't my room has this? But you cannot that easily try things. We
Right.
actually have an episode coming up where we talk about hotel tech.
mm,
So we have
Mm,
different kind of smart options that hotels could use.
right.
We are also talking about the app. Uh, that's kind of interesting. Obviously, a big hotel can use that. I
yeah.
believe you could also check out through that app, right?
Yeah. Sure. Of course.
Yeah.
If you don't have anything to do with the bills, like you have no
Yeah.
complaints. Oh, yeah, I had breakfast, or that's it. So just
Mm.
you're good to go.
Did you also
Mm.
have a key within the app, like an electronic key card instead of like the normal key card? Yeah.
Yeah, you just tap your phone on the lock, and then you're
Mm.
good.
All right, that's good.
That's pretty high
That's good.
tech.
Yeah, that's high tech, right? You don't have to
Yeah,
use the key.
I was surprised when people introduced us that kind of technology to tap your phone and lock, and then
Yeah.
boom. Mhm.
Yeah, good for you guys who were at the front desk, so the line was a bit smaller, hopefully.
Yeah, so you might
Maybe.
have some people who don't even stop at the desk. They just check themselves in, order
Mm,
something else
right.
whatsoever, and they check out in the morning. You don't even see them.
Yeah. Before that we had like a typical key. So it says tap the
Mm.
key and then the lock, and we were the one who made the keys. So sometimes you messed up with the keys, and then they went up all the way to 32nd floor or whatever, and they come down to the front desk,
Oh my.
wait in the line to get another key, and then
Aha.
oh my god.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah, that's
the keys really suck.
Okay.
Sometimes the chips and the keys, they doesn't work or whatever.
Yeah.
They they keep the key next to the phone, and sometimes it's like,
Mhm.
oh,
Mm.
messed up. Like
Yeah. How many
that's
floors did you have?
oh 32 floors.
Ooh.
Okay. So yeah, that's quite much.
It's
Yeah.
Did you? This is a
I
random
know.
question. Did you ever had a fire alarm?
Oh, fire alarms. that's that's another story. Okay, so I don't know why it always happened at night,
Oh.
Oh,
and only when I work at night. So I
Yeah.
experienced three times of fire alarms.
Oh,
Yeah, and most of the time it was full house.
oh no.
Oh,
Oh
holy crap!
Oh,
What do you do? I mean,
no.
what do you do? You have to go up and check if there's a fire.
it was a mess. So okay, so I called security and engineering right away to check because we have um like the fire alarm clock. It shows
Mhm.
where the alarm went off. So I say, okay, it's on second floor in the stairway. It will show you where it happened. So I
Yeah.
Yeah.
called people, go right there, check it out, and let me know.
Oh,
Yeah.
our 31st quick.
Yeah, 30,
Yeah,
32nd
second
floor.
floor
Oh
stairway
my.
right now.
Exactly.
Oh my.
Oh,
And then
jeez.
and then it was like, so is the iron machine on the sixth floor? It was not working, and the water was leaking, and it was leaking all the way to the fifth floor, and then to the fourth floor, and then to the third floor. So the
Ooh.
alarms of each floor went off, and then
Uh,
some,
Oh.
yeah. So just people from sixth floor to fourth floor were affected, but somehow the alarms in the whole hotel went off.
nice.
Ay, 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 ay.
I mean, homeless people were surprised outside the hotel. They were like, "What is this? 2,000 people coming out of the." And,
Right.
Oh
uh,
yeah,
Yeah.
I just get sweaty by thinking about this.
yeah, that's
But
crazy.
but but it was not like crazy like a fire broke out or something. It's just like
Yeah.
no, it's nothing really bad. Just the ice machine was not working, and
Yeah.
then there's something going wrong with the wire. But no fire at all. No fire at all. But
I
the
think it's
fire,
even worse when there's
the
no
alarm,
fire at all.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
and yeah, and the alarm still went off, and like 2,000 people went out to the lobby. They were running with no shoes, with still pajamas on or done underwear, whatever. They were running.
yeah, the only thing you can say, like, sorry, people, open bar.
Sorry.
You don't have to go
Yeah,
back to
just
sleep. Let's just open the bar and tap will flow. Like, let's
just
get that started.
just this was nothing to do besides for apologize.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and then there
That,
was one lady say, "Don't talk to me. Don't say sorry. I'm tired. Leave me alone."
Yeah, because probably you weren't tired. So that's all
yeah.
right. That's all right. They are entitled to say that.
Yeah.
I know.
Did you have like any other services? You probably had some conference rooms and stuff there, and maybe a bar, restaurant. Or did you have like some other services as well in the hotel?
So we have three restaurants and 24-hour room service. And we had the like it was the concierge club. So it
Mm.
was just for like a VIP people or membership people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm,
All right.
it was really nice. Mm,
Yeah,
Must
sounds
be.
very nice.
Must be.
mhm.
Yeah, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know which episode we were when we're thinking something about like if people from that kind of huge hotel can really relate because maybe it's personally you don't get that like close to some guests or I don't know if you can even remember the guests in that huge hotel.
Nope. No.
Yeah.
So sometimes I check people out and they, oh, you checked me in. So I, oh
Yeah,
yeah, I checked you in. Okay, but I have no idea who I
No.
checked in.
Oh,
exactly.
funny.
That's what I
Yeah.
think. That's what I think. All right.
Mm,
Do,
That's wild.
do anything else?
We don't have any questions anymore, at the least, but
hmm.
do you have any other crazy stories you want to share? Or are you still gonna continue within the hospitality industry? What are your plans?
Well, it's COVID-19 area. Like I don't know what's going on right now, but I just stop for a while and let's see because tourism is dying
Yeah.
now. So it's really hard to get back to work this time when they don't need tourism, they need health. So
Mm.
I'll see. take a gap
Oh,
year to
we will
see.
have.
We'll get up. Hospitality will get back
Yes.
at it. I mean, there's always people who need accommodation. So I
Yeah.
think some hotels might, and if they haven't already gone bankrupt and closed their doors, there's not that much demand. But for certain hotels, there will be always.
Right, but some hotels here, they are hosting like first responders, like cops, like nurses, doctors here. So so they stay here. They don't go home with the family, and then here they have the people. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's left to see like that kind of a conference hotel that can arrange a huge conference. But now since those like online conferences have become well mandatory almost or very needed, and they will start improving. Maybe it's easier to even make the work travel much less needed and have like online conferences. But then again, I don't know. Let's hope the photos will show up.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
One day at a
see.
time.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
for
bad for them too because most of guests are from conferences, conventions, but now we have nobody.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh well. It will be the same, I promise.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. All right. Hey, it was
Yeah.
good talking to you.
Yeah,
Thank you very
thank you
much
so
for
much.
taking part of our From the Worldwide. We don't know. We're trying to do this every week to get some people around
Yeah.
the world, hopefully, to see that even though our work is more or less the same, it apparently is not more or less the same. But
Yeah.
it was very,
Thanks for
very.
having me. Thank you.
And yeah, well, you enjoy your day. We will continue and enjoy
Sure.
our evening over here.
Yeah.
All right, same to you guys. Thank you.
Yes,
All
stay
right.
safe.
Yeah. Bye.
All right, bye.